Disney Plus reaches 500 million installations of their app.
Now, the articles that I had seen said 50 million. I don't know if my articles are outdated, but either
Is
way,
it million? I
hmm?
thought I read 500 million.
I just want to make sure because I don't want someone to call us out and be like, "Hey, you said 500 million. That's more than Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Justin Bieber combined."
Yeah, I thought I read. Okay, so now I'm looking at some of my stuff here just to double check. And of course, I'm not going to find anything of what's currently.
Now I'm just like, see, this is how we do it. See, Rojas was pretty sure on his fact, and then I called him out on his BS. Not saying that he's lying or not,
What the
but we can
hell?
still have a conversation about it. You don't just say, "Hell yeah, I'm sure." Blah 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 blah. Psh, you're unfriended you now. Sorry, that was a what the hell number one. Um,
You don't want to be my friend no more? Okay, hold on. I'm pulling up Disney Business of Apps, Disney Plus, and usage statistics as of October 30th of 2020. And of course, I'm gonna get like a buttload of apps. Do you want this? No, I don't want your crap. Um, so the 50 million was back in April of 2020. So the 50 million that I pulled was from April of 2020. And this is coming from businessofapps.com. Um, I'm just trying to scroll down here. April. Yeah, that 50 million is coming from April of this year.
okay.
That 500 million came from November of this year. So they went from 50 million downloads to 500 million. Now, does that mean they have 500 million users? Probably not. I downloaded it on my Shield, Fire Stick, my cell phone, my PlayStation 5. So I'm one
So,
person.
and I think that there's a huge boost in that recently because of situations like Mulan, right? People
Mm-hmm.
just they grab their free trial for the what is it, a month they do for a free trial? Do they do a
Mm-hmm.
free trial still? And they grab it, they may pay their premium, they watch what they want to watch and they get out. I mean, if we remember when we first started talking about Disney Plus, we were talking about how many people unsubscribed after the first season of Mandalorian was done.
Yeah. They yeah, so they had a lot of people unsubscribe. Well, so I'm just looking at this how they've been working with their app, like their app of what they were doing last year their Disney's direct to consumer and international operating income, they blew about, this looks like it's going to be close to $2 billion. 2 billion. Disney direct to consumer international operating income, 2 billion. This year they're at well, this number is only for half a year. It's at 1.5 billion for the first half of the year. So it looks like they're going to surpass that big time.
But it
But
goes
I
to
don't know.
show you. It goes to show you really like where was Disney Plus prior to 2020? Like why did it take so long?
Well, I know there was one that they had in the UK. There was an app out there that it was doing good, but there was missing a lot of stuff. And I don't know. I think they had too many deals with like Netflix, and I don't. This is when the other question is, when did they own Hulu? Because they did. I don't think they started Hulu. They bought out Hulu. But there was a lot of different. It's kind of like, okay, Disney owns Marvel, but Fox Studios also uses Marvel. So does Sony uses Marvel. There's only a couple characters that they're allowed to use. So I think it's something like that where Disney's now trying to say like, cool, let's bring Sony in. Oh, you know what? We bought out Fox. Now the rest of those characters are coming in. So I think they're just doing it in stages, and I think it's become such a big it's become such a big hit that they have to be like, dude, let's finally do this Disney Plus app, which I'm loving it. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Now, no matter how big they get, they will always have to pay homage to Netflix. I don't care what anybody says. Netflix, I think right now is sitting close to 200 million subscribers. And they opened the door to the idea of that platform. I mean, yeah, the idea of that platform, legitimately, people wouldn't have jumped as hard and as hardcore to Disney Plus if it wasn't for Netflix. I mean, you're already paying for one platform. Then you started losing some of the content that you're watching on Netflix, and it appeared on Disney Plus. How many people had these services just for a tablet that they would put in front of their kid at playtime when they were driving, whatever, and all that stuff is Disney related. So
You said how many subscribers for Netflix? 200 million?
about 200 million, yeah.
Disney, as of the beginning of August, was at 60.5 million.
Yeah, I know. They crashed their servers, remember? They didn't think that they were going to be getting that much traffic.
They're getting there. I think they're gonna pass Netflix.